Well, hello there, guys. Today we've got an incredible opportunity, and that is that we are playing as the Vietnamese in the SINO-VIETNAMESE war here. This is amazing, guys. The Chinese versus the Vietnamese, Marxist versus Maoist, communist versus communist. This is absolutely a crazy, crazy fight. So one of the things we could try to do here is try and repair one of our tanks in an effort to, of course, use it in battle. I don't necessarily know if we have time to do that, nor if I want to. I think I would instead rather go ahead and get our Vietnamese forces into some excellent ambush positions and prepare for the arrival of the enemy forces. We've also got some wonderful tanks here sent to us by our Russian comrades to face this threat. And of course, I want to bring in another T-54 here. Another thing I wanted to bring in was some mortars, but we can wait on that. And again, with my Vietnamese, I don't feel too crazy separating my forces a little bit, just to, provide the best defense against the enemy. Let's go ahead and do this. Stop the Chinese invader. I am not going to be going for that vehicle. I'm just not that brave. Sorry, folks.
Major, I have received reports from forward observers claiming there's a major enemy armor column ahead. It seems like the assault is starting. Prepare yourself to defend.
Alright, folks, we've got some tanks dug in. Obviously, not all of our tanks can be dug in. What I'm going to try to do is at least get a nice wide spread here and see if we can't stop the initial push by the Chinese. This was, I believe, ultimately, if I'm not mistaken, a Chinese victory, but the Vietnamese did inflict some pretty serious losses and certainly showed the Chinese that the Vietnamese were willing to put up an amazing fight, and that's exactly what we want to try to do here. Alright, guys, first enemy attack wave. It's approaching. I'm frightened, but let's hope we can make out. I'm trying to see if we had just a few more infantry to bring up here to tag some Chinese soldiers, but that ain't happening. So, guys, without further ado, we'll return when the fighting begins. Wish our boys some luck. Alright, guys, we've got enemy armor spotted out there, no doubt about it, and we definitely aren't going to be saving our tank. Actually, it's just a BMP. I'm not too worried about that. A BMP-3, it's definitely not a huge loss. Although maybe we'll decide it is a huge loss once we actually see what the enemy's throwing at us. Let me also grab these guys. I want to get them over here to these buildings and pretty much just keep an eye on the enemy. We'll actually keep them here in defense. But look at that. We've already got a ton of enemy movement here. A few Chinese tanks, it looks like. IFVs, actually. Nope. Just IFVs. Absolutely killing our soldiers, showing them no mercy. I'm hoping this is going to rev up the revolutionary spirit in our forces to just teach the Chinese some lessons here. This is not just a country they can push over that easily. In fact, I think we need to push our tank over here, position him in a better area, but I want him to still have cover. Let's see if this works. I hope this is not too risky. Goes right through that with no problem. Thank you, Russian engineering, and yes, these are absolutely Soviet tanks. The Soviets are not fans of the Chinese, and they're absolutely willing to help us, especially since we did so well against the Americans. Although they do have a track damage here, we're just trying to take out the damn IFV. Come on. Oh, no, he's out of... No, come on. You gotta fire at him. You can do this. You can do this. Tankers, we need you to focus. I think we got a hit on that Chinese vehicle. Not sure if it's a kill shot. This guy's gonna be a kill shot. Come on. Got main gun damage here. This is not what we were looking for.
You survived another enemy attack wave.
Now, we did survive an attack wave, which means we can bring in another group. We can even bring in potentially anti-tank units. Or, what is this? You know what? I don't think it's a good time to try and find out. Let's bring in an anti-tank team. Put them right there. For now, our tank is in trouble. Let's see if any of their forward armor... Oh, we got one of their forward armor pieces. Looks like this tank is having a little more luck against the Chinese armor out there. Now, that's a Type 62G. That is a problem. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Withstand it. Be a tough guy. That's a win for us. She's still moving forward. These Chinese tanks are tough, but they haven't seen our defenses here. We've still got some anti-tank defenses, including ATGM guided missiles. I am ready to do whatever we need to do to kill this thing. Even try to get back in the tank. Come on, boys. Come on now. Come on now. And this guy, he does have a rocket. Let's put it to good use. Oh, Vietnam! Getting awfully close. Do it! Oh, he's throwing an AT grenade. Beautiful. All right, that was a bit even a little crazier than I expected, but hey, the job is done, and we know the Vietnamese have that sacrificial spirit when they need to stop an invader, and the Chinese are no exception here. Now, please tell me we didn't lose that poor gun. Is that what we dropped? We'll zoom in here and see if there's... I don't see any ATGM gun back here. We could go ahead and bring in another one. It might not be such a bad idea. Oh, there it is. No, I'm not bringing another one. And also because... Sorry. Also because I wanted to get some mortars eventually to stop any potential enemy infantry assaults, which I do think are going to be a problem pretty soon here. Could be wrong on that. Maybe just to make sure, in case of infantry assaults, we'll get a ZSU, and this can be used against enemy light vehicles. Let's hope this works. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Let's see if we can fix this tank up. We can fix that turret. Let's go for it. Come on, boys. Get that tank back up to par. Beautiful thing about these tanks is we have so many spare parts. We're able to fix this pretty quickly and get it back into combat-ready position. Although I will probably take some of the men off the tank there, although you have to admit it looks pretty badass in terms of an actual visual here. I love that look. Alright, more Chinese approaching, and of course more Chinese armor. And what I'd really like to do is get this gun over here without getting shot at. We're gonna try. I'm going to bring some infantry assistance, if we can afford it. It'd be great if we could just get one group of infantry here, even if it was just an anti-tank team. And I think that's what we're going to have to go for, is AT infantry. We'll take it. Oh, come on, you can do it, you can do it. It's full of enemies, it's absolutely full of enemies, but they're not going to be able to load that thing quickly enough. They have taken it out. Let's see if they can take out the second one, but again, this is why I needed infantry support. They are going to send their infantry at us right now. Although we're doing a really great job against those Chinese. Look at that, man. They are getting shot up in these rice paddies here. Come on, load. Yes! Oh, a beautiful kill. Just absolute heroes of Vietnam. Let's see if we can also get the tank here. We want to be careful that this tank doesn't also get damaged. But as you can see, unfortunately, the repair crew is dead. And currently, it's just getting tagged by all of these tanks. I do think there are acceptable times to send out a tank to defend, but you know what? Since we have an ATGM team approaching, no. I know our boys can do this. Let's get them into cover here. And eventually, we're going to try and take out one of those tanks. Good shooting. Machine gun is still operational. What we really need to do is get behind cover and get one shot off. That's it. Just one shot. Keep the Chinese soldiers off us, boys. Some covering fire. There we go. 2 hits. One of them missed,
Good job.
but I believe caused them to abandon the vehicle. Yes.
HQ
Beautiful, guys.
Additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
Now, of course, with additional resources, hey, listen. We are going to eventually need, I believe, some infantry, but you know what? Apparently in this battle, this looks like a straight tank battle, armor battle, which did, of course, happen during the war between the Chinese and the Vietnamese. Russian tanks versus Chinese tanks. I am going to bring in a nice piece of armor here, the T-55M. Let's put this baby on the right side. That seems to be where most of the enemy attacks are coming from. That could, of course, change in time. So you know what? I'll put it in a neutral area for now, and then we'll decide what to do with her. This is all we get, guys. Once these reinforcements are through, you know, we don't... It's not like a standard Men of War when we actually get to you know, get additional points every few seconds. We only get points when we successfully stop these waves.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Here we go. I already see enemy armor off in the distance. Where are our AT gunners? First of all, I want to potentially bring that gun forward. Oh, they're both dead. We did just get one nice hit there on that vehicle. And it looks like our tank is also getting some decent shots here. But I really want to bring in that T-55. As you can see here, though, with our anti-tank defense that we've got going, we're doing an amazing job against the Chinese. Certainly the Chinese did not go through this war without some serious losses. And I would say they somewhat underestimated the Vietnamese. The Vietnamese were quite vicious, just like they were against any invader of their country. Did we just stop that wave completely? Come on, they've got to have... Surely they have to have more than that. Really, really tempted to push someone forward, but 9 times out of 10, that's not a good idea. What I will do is put this anti-aircraft gun, it's really an anti-infantry gun, let's face it, over there, sort of in the bushes. So if we've got any enemy infantry attacking us, we'll be able to respond. In fact, we do right now. So new placement for this gun. Go to work. Oh my gosh! I did not expect that. That made me jump out of my chair. Let's push forward even more. You got this, boys. That's it. That is a dead Chinese soldier there. Now that's one of our boys. Actually, sorry, that's one of our boys. I believe we're wearing sort of like a grayish blue. I guess you could call it like a navy blue. Not even a navy, more a baby blue. Whereas the Chinese are wearing a sort of black with, of course, the PLR badge on their arms. Here we go. We've got another PLR attack. That's People's Liberation Army. Oh boy. These guys have done so well so far. Come on, you can do this, guys. Oh, they got him. Nope, nope, nope. He's still up, and that's going to be the end of that team. It'd be great if we could get some infantry on it. Even some, you know, some of these troops that have been knocked out of their tank. Right now, we're in survival mode.
Major, stronger enemy forces than expected have been spotted.
There's no way we can get there in time. I'm trying to see if we have that tank. Yes, we do. The track has already been damaged here. Would think, right, with such a modern vehicle here, but maybe just not the greatest position that I put him in. I am going to have to get one of the guys out here to repair. And the good news in this battle is we can bring in tank crews, which is really great. As you can see now, as they mentioned, the enemy forces are getting stronger. The Chinese are taking us a little bit more seriously. And it looks like they're sending in the big guns. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's what I was worried about. We need some good shots here, boys. And more importantly, we need some more anti-tank guns. They actually might work slightly better than our tanks. Push this bit of armor up. I was kind of trying to save it for the end. But I think this is as good a time as any. And just look at the tanks we have littered here. Absolutely amazing. Another enemy BMP utterly blown to bits. It's got to be the end of that wave. Oh no, nope, there we go. We've got some more on the way. I'm glad I brought this tank up though. Let's see if this guy was successful in fixing that track. It looks even worse. Even worse, they need some serious repairs. So again, they don't really continue repairs if they're getting shot at. So we're going to have to try to get 2 guys working on this just to get it fixed as quickly as possible. Nope, nope, nope. Go back, go back. Fix. I do still hear some armor off in the distance, and there are a few enemy infantry units out here, without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, you got this. You got this. Did not pay that much for this tank for you not to be able to take out a standard BTR. Yeah, she's gone. Wow, I'm amazed. Attack wave number 3 was pretty crazy. And I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. Finally, now we're moving on to attack wave number 4. And of course, we get some more actual money to spend.
Agent grants you additional resources.
Some more actual money to spend here, which is awesome.
And prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
What can I say, guys? If you enjoy this, if you want to see more, make sure hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and obviously subscribe. I would love to play some more of this mod and some more Men of War Assault Squad 2 mods in general. So let me know if you appreciate it, and if you do, you know what you got to do. And we'll see you in the next one. Glory to Vietnam!